Alright, hello viewers, this is FM Motion. Welcome back to our part 2 on how to make a business card in Photoshop. Remember last time we had done a part 1, so this is our part 2, and last time we stopped here. Last time this is where we stopped, where I'd put black on top and white on top, black down. Okay, so let's continue. Bring back the layers. So these were our shapes. Okay, we got this shape here and then this shape here. So let's continue. So I'll drag this on top. Okay, so the next part we're going to design are these shapes here. So what do you do? Still we shall use a rectangle. So I'll go to my rectangle tool, draw it up. The good thing when you're drawing with shapes, they come with their own layers. Okay, so don't worry if you're drawing you've not yet created a new layer, it just comes with this one layer automatically. Alright, so let's continue. So here I want to change it to color red, so I'll click here. Now I want to pick the color from the picture. I don't want to use these colors here. I'll just simply click this place, then it will bring up this part. Then I'll simply drag my cursor to the color that I want, so I'll click on that red from the picture. Then I'll say okay, so that's the color I want. Make sure there is no stroke. Okay, let's continue. So we've made that shape. Now another part, we shall go to our direct selection tool, then click on that point there, right click here, then add an anchor point, then pull out this anchor point, something like that. Okay, so that step is done. So next part, you just simply duplicate this, which is Ctrl J. Make sure you're looking at the layers. Just you can alt drag, press the alt key. That's also another way of duplicating. So made another copy instead of doing the whole process again. If you want to be perfect, you can pull out these, the directional lines. That's just to make it perfect. Same thing goes here. Pull out this. Yeah. Same also goes for this. Alright, so let's continue. So we have that shape. Put this piece here. Ctrl T, transform. Transform it again. And pull it out. This one there also. This one you can leave it the way it is after you confirm the transform. So if I switch off, switch on, so this shape here, need to raise it a bit. You can go to the direct selection, like that. Same goes for black. Alright, so let's continue. So next part is we're going to add in some other pieces. Like if you look at the original, if I take it up, there are these shapes here. Okay, so those shapes still we can use a rectangle. So I'll bring my rectangle tool, draw it again, draw a small one this time, like that size. Try to place it in order, like there. Okay, Ctrl T, stretch it out a bit, stretch it above, even though you don't reach there, push it to the right, then confirm, go to the direct selection, then you just click on this point, then pull it out, maybe somewhere there. Estimation, I think that's how the shape was. So once that shape is done, drag it under the other shapes, you can switch off the original. So it has to be under the shape. That means this shape here has to be on top of all those, and this one has to be in the middle like that, or in fact it has to be under white, this white shape. As you can see, we can change the color. So it's selected, just come here, change it to that red. Now the recent color we use is here already, so you select that. Alright, so that's how it's done. So if I switch on, we can see there's a black color within that shape. That is what we call a gradient. So we shall go back to that shape here, double click on the layer. So when you double click on the layer, you get what we call layer styles. In the layer styles we have gradient overlay, so I'll first check it, then click on it. So as we can see, you can see some change there. Then click on this gradient editor, select the gradient editor, then change the color. Where there's black, you can leave it there. Change the side of white, change it to red. In fact, go to that very color, pick that color from the picture, then you say okay, then move this diamond shape like that. Then you can play around with the then you can confirm, play around with the angles from here. So keep turning the angle until you see something like that, then increase on the scale. It's supposed to be like that. Let's go back to our gradient, click on black, increase on this diamond, yeah, again like that. Then you can say okay, then okay. So that shape is done. Let's continue to another part. So you duplicate that very shape, which is Ctrl J, Ctrl Z, you alt drag, go back to the move tool, Ctrl J, Ctrl Z, alt drag, which is Ctrl, just press alt, then click on it, then you drag. So that's why I put it like here. Go back to the direct selection, click this point here, take it there, you reduce us on this, something like that. So if we were to compare original before, same thing. Now that effect we applied, the FX is called gradient overlay, so it's red and black. Now you can copy this, right click, copy layer style, take it to this black layer, black shape, right click, then you paste that layer here. It will show something like that. Then don't worry about that, double click on this layer of that black shape, then click on the gradient, click on the gradient editor, then where there was red, you can double click there and then choose gray, then you say okay. Then the rest is just angles. If we take back the layers, so we play around with the angles, reduce on the scale, I think it's something like that, increase on the scale. Alright, so that's it. So that is how the design looks like. It's just now the words. If we switch on the original company slogan, so I typed some words here, put it down here, Ctrl T, reduce on the size. Alright, thank you for watching. Watch out for my part 3. So this was part 2. It was all about the design. Thank you so much. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and check me out for my next video. Thank you.